Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be shedding light on the utmost best types of advertisements for companies to leverage. So, what are the utmost best types of advertisements for companies to leverage? Without further ado, without further delay, allow me to demystify that answer to that inquiry right here, right now. Out of all the disparate types of advertisements for companies to leverage, the utmost best types of advertisements for companies to leverage can be deemed product placement advertisements and specialty advertisements. Unlike most of the other types of advertisements that perish post-marketing budgets being depleted, product placement advertisements and specialty advertisements can potentially remain in effect in perpetuity post-marketing budgets being depleted. As per product placement advertisements, they are featured in videos and movies and cannot be skipped with an advertisement blocker. You cannot circumvent viewing the product placement advertisements unless you close your eyes when they appear. However, when they appear is enigmatic to you, unless you have previously consumed the videos and movies that you are rewatching. As long as the videos and movies that feature the product placements in them exist, then the product placement advertisements will be able to perpetually advertise the products. They are more or less subtle advertisements. As per specialty advertisements, as long as customers do not dispose of small handy items such as mugs, keyrings, pens, and t-shirts, which have the company's name and logo embedded on them, and that can even feature a promotional message on them, then they could potentially advertise a brand for centuries to come. Even if a customer passes away, his small handy items that advertise a brand will be passed on to his successors and not perish post a customer passing away. While it may be enticing for companies to invest in leveraging newer types of advertisements, such as native advertisements, video advertisements, mobile advertisements, social media advertisements, and email inbox advertisements, they are still nonetheless perishable advertisements, and perishable in nature, which culminates in them dissipating once a marketing budget is depleted. Even though newer types of advertisements can provide you with access to customer-driven analytical data post marketing campaigns being launched, they still nonetheless perish once a marketing budget is depleted and therefore are only able to stimulate sales as long as a marketing budget is not exhausted. On the other hand, the product placement advertisements and specialty advertisements can potentially be permanent advertisements and do not simply perish once the marketing budget is depleted. It stands to preponderantly reason that the utmost best types of advertisements for companies to leverage are unequivocally advertisements that have the latent potential to last in perpetuity and that do not dissipate once a marketing budget is depleted. So, you want your advertisements to last forever. You do not want them to perish post a marketing budget being depleted. If you invest in leveraging product placement advertisements and specialty advertisements, then in the case of product placement advertisements, your products can be advertised past the time span of your lifetime. In the case of specialty advertisements, your brand can be promoted past the time span of your lifetime. We want our advertisements to be perennial. We want our advertisements to be everlasting. We want our advertisements to be eternal. We do not want them to dissipate, nor perish, nor wither away. Nor be fleeting, ephemeral advertisements that have a metaphorical short shelf life. Most advertisements perish post-marketing budgets being depleted. So you want to make a prudent, strategical, shrewd, decision when it comes to investing your marketing dollars wisely, which is all the more reason why you should take heed of leveraging advertisements that do not simply dissipate post a marketing budget being depleted. You want your advertisements to last past the time span of your lifetime and ideally in perpetuity. And not just cease to exist post a marketing budget being exhausted. So I hope that you deemed this video to be enthralling, insightful, engrossing, riveting, captivating, and intriguing. Have a blissful day. Goodbye.